welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. I'm Vaughn. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on. So today I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me, and we're going to be trying a few new drugstore beauty finds and having a little chit chat about some weird stuff that went on in my life recently. So here we go. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started on these non-existent eyebrows. Y'all know my situation if you've been watching for a minute. We're just gonna start by putting a little powder on my brows. I don't have any makeup sponges. So I got my little spotlight on over here on the side because of my crazy eyes. Thanks, Lupus. So I'm just putting a little powder on there to soak up some of the oil before I do my brows. And the first product I have to get started with is a nude primer. I'm very excited about it, and I hope it does the 10 things that it says that it actually does on NYX's website, because it was expensive. $17 right here. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. That is what it looks like. So it says you could use it alone or with foundation. It's supposed to have skin smoothing properties, provides you a good canvas to put your makeup on, helps with hydration, all kinds of good stuff. So we're gonna get started with that. See how this goes. Always want to get your primer on first. A little pump of that in there. It actually does look like marshmallow paste too. Look at that. I'm excited. We'll see how it's gonna work on my whole face, because normally I use 2 different primers, one on the middle of my face and one on the rest of my face. Looks like I got a little white cast going on. I just gotta make sure I rub it in real well. You guys, you know I don't like to do my brows on camera because it takes so long, but I'm gonna try to give it my best today. I like it. It feels hydrating, smooth, and smells good too. Just let that sink in for a minute. Let's get started on these brows. So now that I got my primer on, I'm gonna get started on my brows. So this is my first time actually using this on camera, so it's probably not a new product to most of you, but if it is, try it. This is a really great product. This is also by NYX, called the NYX Dip Shape and Go pen. That is what that looks like. I'm trying to get it in focus for you guys. There you go. So the good thing about this pen is this is what the applicator looks like for your brows. So it's the perfect shape, and then on the other end, this is the product here in the inside, which you can't really see because it's dark. This is espresso that I'm using, but also there is a tool in this for you to spool your brows. So this has everything you need. Look at that. And I think the price was about $10 at the most, somewhere around that way. So we're gonna get started on my brows. Let's do it. Do them, I really got to take my time to get the shape that I'm looking for. because your brows frame your face. You got to make sure you get your lines right. And this you don't have to go hard on because they give you a good amount of product. You can barely see the little hairs that I have, so I just kind of draw over them because it's very, very fine. This little brush makes it very, very easy to do. Not completely done. All right, so we're not all the way done. I got more to do, right? So now I want to give them more of a shape here at the top and the front. Add a little dab, and I just connect it like that. I like mine to kind of look a little bit more natural. You know, if it's a special occasion, you know, you just have a little, could have a little fun with it. Take my spoolie, put that back on there because sometimes I forget that's not the end I want. And take my spoolie, a little thingy here, and shade them out a little bit in the front to give it a little bit more natural brow look, like that. There we go. They're not too dark, not too light. They're not perfect because real eyebrows really aren't perfect. So we're gonna get started with some foundation. In this case, I'm gonna be doing a CC cream. Okay, so now we are going to be using e.l.f.'s Camo CC cream. I showed you that in another one of my videos. I like the way it wears. It's a drugstore product as well. This one is the Camo CC cream. My shade is the Tan 425N. And I'm learning hard lessons when it comes to foundations and concealers and stuff when I'm doing my makeup, because a lot of times it ends up on my shirt. But in this case, we're gonna try to do a little bit better. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And we're gonna get it on like that. That's the smart way to do it. Ooh. You know what? I forgot to put on my under eye primer. Let me get some of that on before I keep going because I like my under eye primer. So ladies, if you have fine under eye lines like I do, I'm a woman of a certain age, I like to use this Catrice Cosmetics liquid under eye primer. It's also a drugstore product. That's what it looks like. And it does pretty well for my under eyes, so I enjoy using that. So let's get back to this foundation or CC cream. e.l.f. CC cream, trying to get this on my skin. And I told you guys we're gonna chit chat a little bit. So, had a doctor's appointment, and I had to get an x-ray. So after I finished the doctor's appointment in my regular doctor's office, they send you upstairs to get your x-ray. So naturally I go in, you know, they make you fill out all the paperwork and everything, and then you have to sit down and wait a little bit. So I'll wait, and while I'm waiting, you know, naturally everybody's using their phones these days. Everybody's just sitting there on their phones, not paying attention. And the way the waiting room is made, you walk in and there are 2 chairs on the side, and there are 2 chairs right in the middle because of social distancing, what they're doing now. There's the people who take your input stuff behind the glass on that side, and there's a walkway behind the set of chairs in the middle, then another waiting area. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear shooby dooby dooby doo wop, baby. So I'm like, okay, well, this is a waiting room. They already have music playing, so we don't really need anybody to sing in there. So, and I keep hearing, one day I think you love me, and the next one I think you don't. So like, somebody's singing Key Sweat, okay. So I mean, the people that work there weren't telling the person to be quiet. So, I could be like, okay, what you do? Could you watch it? Well, so, y'all know I had to turn around and look to see who it was. Because I'm like, okay, dude, everybody don't need to hear you singing. They already got music playing. So I turn around, and it's a white dude. The dude had to be about late 40s, early 50s, and hair slicked back. He had on one of those big jackets, like the New York dudes wear, with jeans and Timbs on. And this was a white dude. So the whole time everybody's sitting there, he just keeps on singing. Then, first of all, it's the last person I expect to turn around and see and be singing Key Sweat. But hey, music is music. If you like it, you like it. But what kind of got to me, I was like, okay, so here's this white dude who's obviously middle-aged, trying to act young. And I hate to say act black, but where I'm from, you don't see many white dudes with jeans and Timbs on, talking in the New York vernacular. I mean, it was funny to me. But, they called him up to the window to talk to him. And he was asking them for a copy of whatever it was he needed. I mean, he was just loud all through the thing. And, everybody was like, what's the matter with this dude? Is something wrong with him or whatever? So they called him up, and the guy who happened to be the intake person and registering for your appointment was a black dude. And apparently the black dude, from California, because he was like, yo, dude, he was talking to him like that, like, yo, yeah, that's what y'all say in California. We'll do it up top like that in New York. And I'm thinking to myself, really? And I didn't want to laugh, but you could see other people around, the people who I was able to see in front of me, looking like, what is the matter with this dude? So, my thing is this. And I hate to call it a culture vulture, and I don't necessarily believe anything is acting black, but when you're doing something that's obviously, something you would see in a hood of black people, pretty much in New York, So he walks out, and I'm like, okay, well, I couldn't help but laugh. And the people behind the desk, they were, just doing their jobs, just trying to act like nothing's really happening. Because obviously, you're in this place and a whole bunch of, so you got to be professional. But this dude, I mean, and he kept singing whatever he was listening to loud. He went stand at the door that you open, that everybody comes in to get intake. He went stand at the door. He was singing something else loud while he was waiting on the guy to get his paperwork. So I'm like, this guy, really? I mean, so basically, guys, it was funny, but it wasn't. Because, I love it when, when white people can identify with black people, they're cool and all of that, but it comes across a little phony when, it just looks like you're trying to mock something that we do. It's weird. And it's even more weird because he was a middle-aged white man. And so bottom line, this is how I feel. I'm like, look, you were singing that Keith Sweat song, you like our rhythm, but until you can understand our blues, you just cosplaying. So I don't know. I wasn't feeling that at all. I mean, I thought it was funny. Everybody else thought it was funny, but is actually kind of weird. It really is. So that was one of the funny things that happened to me when I went to check on everything at the doctor's office. And this was the my rheumatologist with my lupus doctor. So I just, honey, America's a trip right now. America been a trip, but it's really a trip right now. Who knows? Maybe he's, you know, been liking, you know, the black stuff all his life, and, you know, maybe he feels like I could really be who I want to be. So I thought that was funny. Oh boy. Put a little bit more on my forehead, and then we can get started with my concealer. Okay guys, so the next step will be my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and my color that I like to use is medium beige. So I'm gonna put that on. This is not one of the newer products I wanted to show you guys, but this is a drugstore product. e.l.f. is very affordable. Everybody knows about it, and I got hairs flying everywhere. I'm always so weird about concealer. I don't like to use too much, but if you don't use enough, it won't give the effect that you're looking for. I like to just dot it, and then if I need some more, I work a little bit more in there. So I like to go in right here first and blend it out. I'm really excited about a couple of these products because a couple of the newer products that I haven't tried makeup from them in quite some time. You know how like when you first start wearing makeup, for me, I didn't have the skin issues that I have now, so I typically only bought a lot of maybe like lipsticks, and this was before they even had like lip glosses. I did a lot of lipsticks from multiple brands just to see what I liked. That e.l.f. CC cream is awesome, and I'm liking the way that the NYX primer has my skin looking too. I don't feel too dry. I feel good. It looks good. Doesn't feel dry at all. Sure, I'll get this concealer all blended out. I like the way it looks. The hydrating camo concealer is really, really good. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is get a little bit of bronzer on, and this is one of my favorites. This is the Essence Matte Bronze Sun Club Matte Bronzing Bronzer Palette. This color right here, the 4th color. Actually, I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to use that one. That might be a little bit too dark, because it is got that weirdness on the forehead right there. Because it is winter, can't bronze too much, be looking crazy. This is a good bronzer. I really like Essence Sun Club. That's nice. What I gotta do is get up here and blend that out. So I'm gonna blend this bronzer out because I'm looking a little burnt on the top here. I'll be doing that. So I'm gonna take that same, and blend that out a little bit so that line won't be so prominent, but I would still have enough left there. I'm always concerned about my forehead. Obvious reasons. I like it. All right, so that is the bronzer. Okay guys, so I'm going to just take a little bit of that baking powder here and put it under my eyes to get it, that concealer baked in, and also to stop any dropping from the eyeshadow that I'm about to put on. So the next new or newer to me product, because it might not be new to some people, is this ColourPop California Love eyeshadow palette. That is what it looks like. I love the colors in this. Look at that. And I know you guys are saying, well, look, it's not sunshiny outside right now, but the colors are so pretty. I'm about to use some of these for fall for my looks. So I am going to get started. Let me see what I want to do first. I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Highway 1. You can see that. And I'm going to use that all over the lid. As always, the way I do it, guys, I do the first eye, do the other eye off camera, and then come back. Looks pretty. It's a little bit in the crease. All right, so that's the first color. The next color I'm gonna attempt to do a fun smoky eye. Let's see what we're gonna do. I think I want to do this color right here. It's called Mission. Let's see how I can do that one. Just putting it on the edge, outside of the eye, and a little bit in the crease. Be careful with smoky eyes, guys, because you'll be looking like somebody hit you in the face. Ooh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got little sparkles in it. It's very, very pretty. Look at that. I'm trying to go light-handed on it because I don't want it to be too deep. And that one is right in the middle of the eye. Now, the next color that I'm going to use, I think I want to use this color right here called Kahunga. I think that's the name of it. Let me pull it back a little bit. That is what it looks like. And I'm gonna put that in the middle of the eye, and I'm gonna just drag it a little bit into that second color. So we're going to call this one a soft smoky eye because it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. Do that, and I'm going to take a little bit of that initial color that we used up here and kind of blend those together. I kind of feel like I need to get some more on there on that outside, but we're going to work with this because I don't want my eye looking like I got a black eye. So I'm gonna get a little bit of product on highlight right here up top a little bit. There we go. Pretty, yeah. So that is the eye. We're going to do the other side. Oh, actually, sorry, forgot. I need to get a little bit of that first color on the bottom of my eye. My face look funny doing that, huh? And I kind of like that it's got a little bit of the shimmer, some of the shimmer drop right here. I wasn't meaning to do that, but hey, it's working, it's pretty. All right, I like that one. And I might, let me see. I might play with a little wing liner today. Let me see. Okay, so guys, so now that I've got both of my eyes going, I haven't done the mascara yet. I want to give that a minute until I get the rest of the face done. So the next newer product, new to me product I have is this Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush. This color is so pretty. Let me open it up so you can see a little bit better. It is so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful, and this color is 8306 Toasted Almond. So I'm going to put that on my cheeks. See? It's really pretty. I don't want to do too much because it's like a, if you can't see the color, it's like a red, I don't know, I don't want to say orange because it's not orange. It's very, very pretty. It's just a little bit on there. Okay, so that is the Black Radiance Toasted Almond Blush. Just enough. God, my hair is just flying everywhere. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do was some highlighter. My highlighter is just a highlighter palette I have from Laura Geller. Sorry guys, that is what that looks like. It's not a drugstore product, but it's one of the products I'm using, and I'm gonna just be using my finger to put my highlighter right where I want it. Right on top of my cheekbones. To show you guys the lipstick I got. Oh, it's so pretty. A little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit down the nose, right here, a Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. A little on my forehead, why not? So that is my little highlighter. All right, now next we are going to be getting to my eyelashes. Okay, so now that we got the eyes done, I'm just gonna get that powder from under my eyes that I was using to bake with and on the side of my nose. And now that that is done, I'm going to be showing you, this is the new Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash. That is what the packaging looks like. That's very pretty. That's right up my alley. I love red, y'all. It's my favorite color. And this is what the applicator looks like. I haven't even opened it. I did it purposely. I want to see what it looks like. I haven't tried a Revlon mascara in years. So that is what the applicator looks like. Let's see if it's gonna give us big bad lashes. Yeah, and rub it in like that. The product doesn't seem too thick, and I don't see a lot of clumping, so that's always good. It's separating the lashes really well, so I'm happy about that. Okay, and look at the difference in this eye versus this eye. So it really did pull a lash out. I appreciate that one. Whenever I find drugstore makeup, affordable makeup that actually is good, I love it. I was a Maybelline Great Lash girl for a long time until I started discovering all these other drugstore and non-drugstore mascaras. So yeah, look at that, that's pretty. So that is the new So Fierce Revlon Big Bad Lash. Okay guys, so now that we've got the eyes done, we've got the lashes on, we got everything going, we're gonna use this e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. This is what it looks like, and I don't want to blind y'all. This is the color that I'm using. You can see that. This is light medium, and I'm just gonna give my face a light dusting. To just set everything in. So now that we got the finishing powder on, I am just gonna be using the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. That's what that looks like. Smells so good. And we're gonna finish everything out with a lip. Okay guys, so now to get the lip on, I discovered NYX's new Suede Matte Lip Liner, and I know it may not be new to everybody. This is it, and the name of this color is Cherry Skies, if you can see that. And that is the color. It is a brownish red, maybe? So I'm gonna line my lips with this. Now, I haven't tried one of their suede lip liners, so I'm excited about this. Okay, so now that that is on, I've got one last product by Revlon, and this is their new Color Stay Satin Ink Lipstick. That is what it looks like. Uh-oh, there we go. There you go. And this is what the color looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but you'll see it on my lips in a minute. It is so pretty. It is so rich. And I haven't had, like I said, a Revlon lip product in a very long time. I used to love their lipsticks. I like their nail polishes though. Look at that. Oh. Now I eyeballed that color right. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's pretty. Let me just get a Q-tip and line that up a little bit better so it look a little bit more neat. Okay, everybody, this is the finished look of some of my new and some older drugstore beauty finds. Overall, I'm loving the look. I like the way that the NYX Marshmallow Primer is making my skin look. Already e.l.f. created a great product with the CC cream, but adding that primer, it really kind of smoothed things out and made the canvas a little bit better. Like I said, guys, I have a couple of dry areas on my face, and I like what the primer is doing. It's really giving it enough moisture. As for the other products, this lip, first of all, this lip is everything. I haven't tried a Revlon lip product in a long time, but this Color Stay Satin Ink Lipstick, I'm gonna be getting maybe like 2 or 3 more of these. This is beautiful. She is beautiful. I can't even, I love the way I look. I love everything. The new cheek color, Black Radiance, and ColourPop. My very first ColourPop eyeshadow palette. I'm really loving this because these colors are right up my alley. I love it. It's a little boho, it's a little fall, it's everything. So, guys, I hope that you saw something that you liked here today, and I hope maybe you learned something. Now, there was one thing that I didn't do in this video. If you're in my comment section, I know you probably know what it is. If you're in the comment section, tell me what you think it is. There's something I forgot to do, and I'm not going to tell you what I forgot to do with my eyebrows. But that's okay because the look came out well. Again, the NYX Dip Shape and Go pencil really works. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, my little new drugstore beauty finds video. I also suggest another video up top for you to check out about this e.l.f. CC cream that I'm wearing, because it is a drugstore product, full coverage, affordable, and it does everything it's supposed to be doing. I'm loving my look. I hope that you like it today too. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope that you will subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. Remember, you subscribing and giving me that thumbs up helps me build my followers here on YouTube, and I appreciate you helping me build my channel. Also, check out the Lotus Doll Shop on Poshmark at La Doll LA. We're still running that winter clearance event. We got a couple more days left. Also, I have 2 more affiliate links below if you're interested in Brighten Smile and Enthusiast Skincare. I would appreciate you going to check their products out as well. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Vaughn from the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel, and I appreciate you watching. Bye.